The guy whose last name is Lamborghini, he wasn't a car manufacturer. He was a man who owned tractors, but he drove Ferraris. And he went up to the Ferrari man because he knew something about engine parts. He made a suggestion to the Ferrari man about how his cars could be a little better. And the man who owned the Ferrari company looked at the tractor man.
When I met her, she has this tattoo on her wrist that says 1111. I have it on my back.
Oh, you didn't even know?
So it sparked up a conversation. So we started this thing where every day at 11:11 a.m. and p.m. we would text each other and say, I love you. And then the other person who didn't go first would have to say, I love you more. I asked her to marry me on 11/11 at 11:11.
What's up? Listen, today, Shaunie O'Neal's on the table. Let's talk about the cheating. I don't know why all these men on YouTube is surprised that Shaunie O'Neal's cheating. You can look her in her eyes and tell that she's a cheater. You can. Getting her cheeks clapped on the side. She got the cheating eyes. She got the cheating mind frame. Why do you think she stayed with Shaq so long? Ain't no good-hearted.
After years of flaunting what looked like a fairy tale romance with Pastor Keion Henderson, the internet streets are ablaze with whispers, wild allegations, and jaw-dropping tea. At 49, Shaunie O'Neal has just let the world in on a bombshell about her hubby. Shaunie O'Neal, the unstoppable boss lady and ex-wife of NBA icon Shaquille O'Neal, is no stranger to keeping it together under the spotlight. Whether it was standing tall as the wife of one of basketball's biggest legends or rebuilding her life after their very public divorce, Shaunie has been the epitome of grace under fire. Post-divorce, she didn't just survive, she thrived. From creating the hit show Basketball Wives to becoming a powerhouse in Hollywood, Shaunie's been all about securing her bag and her legacy. But this latest chapter, baby, it's one for the books.
Paul says, the way you will know that we're in the last days, don't miss this, men will be lovers of themselves. When people are unthankful, when people are arrogant, people will have a form of godliness, but denying the power. You read it before. Can I tell you, you know you're in the last days of a relationship.
When Shaunie tied the knot with Pastor Keion Henderson, it looked like the dream ending we all thought she deserved, a true fairy tale, her strength and resilience blending with his wisdom and spiritual guidance. Keon, known for his dynamic sermons and rising star in the religious world, seemed like the perfect match, a partner who brought not just love, but stability and faith into her life. Together, they were the power couple goals everyone couldn't stop talking about. Their Instagram feeds, a highlight reel of Black love at its finest. Lavish vacations, blended family vibes, and swoon-worthy date nights. From family trips to red carpet appearances, Shaunie and Keon served nothing but number couple goals. Sweet captions, cozy pics, and loving glances told the world, this is what happiness looks like. Fans ate it up, believing their bond was rock solid, built on mutual respect, faith, and admiration. But like they say, all that glitters ain't gold. Beneath the surface of their perfect love story, some cracks were waiting to be exposed, and baby, the tea is piping hot.
When you're with somebody who's unthankful, when you're with somebody who's arrogant, a person loves themselves more than they love you. Y'all not here with me today. See, the problem is you keep overlooking the warning signs. Are you guilty of giving CPR where God has given a sentence? Has God ever pronounced anything dead in your life?
After years of showcasing what seemed like a picture-perfect romance with Pastor Keion Henderson, the internet is now buzzing with whispers, allegations, and shocking revelations. At 49, Shaunie has dropped a bombshell about her husband, leaving everyone wondering what really went down behind closed doors. Shaunie O'Neal, a successful entrepreneur, TV producer, and ex-wife of NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal, has been a pillar of resilience in Hollywood. Known for her grace under the constant scrutiny that comes with being married to one of the most famous basketball players in history, her life post-divorce has been a testament to her strength, both personally and professionally. She built her empire by creating the hit reality series Basketball Wives, and became an influential voice in the entertainment world. When Shaunie married Keion Henderson, a well-known pastor and author, the union seemed like the fairy tale ending she deserved. Their relationship symbolized redemption and growth, blending two powerful individuals from different walks of life. Keon, with his charismatic preaching style and growing influence in the religious community, appeared to offer Shaunie the stability and spiritual guidance she had been seeking. Their public displays of affection on social media, family vacations, and appearances together at high-profile events painted the picture of a loving, unshakable couple. But as we peel back the layers, it's clear that their seemingly blissful union was hiding some dark truths. From lavish vacations to intimate moments shared on Instagram, Shaunie and Keon painted the perfect picture of love. Onlookers marveled at their bond, believing it to be built on mutual respect and admiration. They frequently shared sweet moments on social media, making fans believe that their connection was one to be envied. There were posts of them laughing together, holding hands, and enjoying life with their children. At times, it seemed as though nothing could shake their foundation. However, as many of us know, social media can often serve as a mask. While fans admired their picturesque moments, cracks in their relationship were beginning to show behind the scenes. Just last week, TMZ dropped a bombshell. Shaunie filed for divorce after just 2 years of marriage. It seemed their fairy tale ending had come to a shocking halt, and the plot thickens. Rumors circulating among close friends and sources within their circle suggest that the breakup isn't as clean-cut as it seems. Sources close to the couple have hinted at betrayal, financial discrepancies, and even shady dealings within Keon's ministry. Is this a case of a broken marriage, or is there something far darker brewing underneath? Let's dive into the congregation's perspective because, oh boy, the tea is spilling fast. A cryptic Facebook post from a former church member has been making the rounds. The post reads, "The man you see on stage isn't the man behind the curtain." This simple message sent shockwaves through social media, with fans and followers speculating about what Keon might be hiding.
What's up? Listen, today, Shaunie O'Neal's on the table. Let's talk about the cheat. I don't know why all these men on YouTube is surprised that Shaunie O'Neal's cheating. You can look her in her eyes and tell that she's a cheater. You can. Getting her cheeks clapped on the side. She got the cheating eyes. She got the cheating mind frame. Why you think she stayed with Shaq so long? Ain't no good-hearted.
Adding fuel to the fire, Pastor Keion Henderson has faced criticism for his comments on giving to the poor. In a resurfaced clip from a 2023 sermon, he told congregants that they wouldn't get wealth or blessings from God by giving to the poor, but only when they tithe to the church. This controversial message has led to public backlash, with some accusing him of manipulating his followers for financial gain. Moreover, in August 2024, Pastor Keon was called out for shady business after asking church members to donate $2,100 each to help the Lighthouse Church reach a $4 million goal. This plea came after Hurricane Beryl caused significant damage to their North Campus. Critics labeled him a scam artist, questioning the legitimacy of his fundraising efforts. These controversies have cast a shadow over King's ministry and personal life, leading to increased scrutiny from both the public and his congregation. As more information comes to light, the once-admired couple's relationship and Keon's leadership are under intense examination. In the wake of these revelations, Shaunie has remained relatively silent, focusing on her family and personal endeavors. Her resilience continues to be a source of inspiration for many as she navigates this challenging chapter of her life. Could this be the first sign of trouble in paradise? Shaunie, for her part, has remained notably tight-lipped about the specifics of her marital issues. Yet, her social media activity has dropped a few breadcrumbs. Her latest Instagram story shared a cryptic yet poignant quote, "When trust is broken, everything falls apart." The message struck a nerve with her followers, many of whom quickly linked it to her recent split from Keon. Fans are now speculating that the end of their marriage might have been about far more than irreconcilable differences. Could a breach of trust have been the final straw? Adding more spice to this unraveling saga, insiders have revealed that Shaunie had been consulting her legal team for months, long before the public announcement of her divorce. According to a close friend who spoke anonymously to People magazine, Shaunie is no fool. She noticed red flags early on and took steps to protect herself and her assets.
Woman who's not cheating or who love you is going to put up with you cheating and all your shenanigans. We're just not. We're going to leave. That's we're here there for the bag. And that's what Shaunie was. She was there for the bag and she didn't mind the lifestyle because she's a cheater. Now, Loose Cannon then got on Adam 22's show and it exposed her. Adam 22 didn't pay Loose Cannon 50 bands to come on to that show. He didn't pay him 50 boom booms. He did pay you 54.
The revelation adds a layer of strategy to Shaunie's seemingly sudden decision, suggesting a woman who saw the storm coming and prepared accordingly. But what exactly were these red flags? Was it about trust, finances, or something more sinister? As Shaunie navigates this chapter, one thing is clear. She's moving with the same savvy and resilience that have defined her career. Whatever lies beneath the surface of this split, the tea is brewing, and fans are eager to sip. But the scandal doesn't end there. In a jaw-dropping twist, an investigative report from the Shade Room uncovered alleged financial discrepancies within Keon's church. Funds meant for community outreach and charitable projects were reportedly misallocated, prompting an internal investigation within the ministry. The discovery has left many questioning whether these irregularities were a tipping point for Shaunie's decision to end the marriage. The idea that Keion, a man of the cloth, could be misusing his ministry for personal gain is deeply unsettling, especially given the trust and respect he commanded from his congregation. As whispers of financial misconduct spread, the narrative around their seemingly perfect union continues to unravel, and just when it seemed like the story couldn't get any messier, a mysterious audio clip surfaced on social media. The clip, purportedly a phone conversation between Shaunie and an unidentified woman, has sparked a frenzy of speculation. In the recording, Shaunie's voice is filled with emotion as she says, "I trusted him, but he turned our marriage into a lie."
I know she didn't love Shaq because she left him for cheating, and women who love you don't leave you for shit like that.
I mean, like I say, these women are coming in to secure the bag. You're talking, when did him and Shaunie get together?
Right, that had to have been the late 90s before Shaq knew anybody.
He got drafted. Yeah. Like he got, you know, I see that he's getting ready to be super paid. Yeah. Love ain't got nothing to do with this. This is a business decision. Right. And I'm getting ready to secure this bag.
The identity of the other woman remains unknown, leaving fans to speculate wildly. Is she a confidant, a whistleblower, or someone more directly involved in the controversy? The ambiguity surrounding the clip has only fueled the fire, with theories ranging from financial betrayal to possible infidelity. For now, the pieces of the puzzle are slowly coming together, and one thing is certain, this story is far from over. With so many layers of drama unfolding, all eyes remain on Shaunie as she prepares to move forward on her own terms. Could this unidentified woman be tied to the alleged church scandals? Is she a confidant who knows too much, a whistleblower exposing the cracks in Keon's ministry, or even a third party who brought betrayal into the marriage? The mystery surrounding the phone call has sent social media into overdrive, with online sleuths piecing together clues and theories to make sense of the bombshell revelation. Shaunie's social media activity has been a key element in this unfolding drama. Over the past few months, her eagle-eyed followers began noticing subtle yet telling changes in her posts. She stopped tagging Keon in her photos, erased their anniversary posts, and even unfollowed him on Instagram, a digital red flag in the modern world. One particularly observant fan commented, "I knew something was off when she didn't post about their vacation this summer." These quiet moves didn't go unnoticed, with fans now retracing her steps to find signs of trouble brewing long before the divorce announcement. It's clear that while Shaunie kept her public demeanor polished, the cracks in her relationship with Keion were widening behind the scenes. With the church scandal, mysterious phone calls, and Shaunie's subtle online breadcrumbs, this saga has all the makings of a headline-grabbing Hollywood drama. For now, though, the truth remains shrouded in secrecy, and the internet is left to speculate just how deep the story goes.
I wasn't surprised when she said that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I just don't like the fact that you benefited greatly from being with Shaq and you turn around and shit on the situation. You could have kept that to yourself.
She got a book.
Yeah.
Like you said, she got a book and she got to sell it.
And people got, I know.
And he helped her by saying, "Hey, it's all good, love."
Yeah.
You know, look. Yeah.
And then he beefs with Shannon, taking that shit out on Shannon. Right. You already know that.
And I'm sure
fans quickly picked up on the subtle but telling shifts in Shaunie and Keon's public personas, speculating that the cracks in their relationship ran deeper than either had let on. Keon, meanwhile, has chosen to remain tight-lipped, offering only vaguely spiritual posts that some interpret as thinly veiled responses to the swirling allegations. While these posts appear calm and faith-driven on the surface, critics argue they seem more like damage control than genuine reflections of his personal turmoil. Now, here's where things take a dramatic, almost cinematic twist. According to a bombshell Page 6 report, Keon might have been leading a double life. Whispers of his alleged close relationships with multiple women from his congregation have ignited rumors of infidelity. While no concrete evidence has emerged, the sheer number of claims has cast a shadow of doubt over his seemingly pristine public image. The allegations raise a critical question. Was Keon's relationship with Shaunie as genuine as it appeared, or was his polished public persona just a well-crafted facade? If even a fraction of these rumors hold weight, it could explain not just the sudden breakdown of their marriage, but also why Shaunie appears to be distancing herself so strategically and resolutely. For now, the public is left wondering if the real story will ever fully come to light, or if this drama will remain one more tantalizing tale of love and betrayal in the glare of Hollywood's spotlight.
The guy whose last name is Lamborghini, he wasn't a car manufacturer. He was a man who owned tractors, but he drove Ferraris. And he went up to the Ferrari man because he knew something about engine parts. He made a suggestion to the Ferrari man about how his cars could be a little better. And the man who owned the Ferrari company looked at the tractor man.
Shaunie, ever the shrewd and strategic entrepreneur, seems to have made her move at precisely the right moment. Filing for divorce when she did may not have been just an emotional decision. It might have been a masterstroke to safeguard her reputation and financial stability before the alleged scandals surrounding Keon's ministry hit the fan. In the world of celebrity, perception is power, and Shaunie's timing could be viewed as a savvy attempt to stay one step ahead of the media frenzy. But, as with any high-profile split, the ripple effects go far beyond just the couple. Their blended family, Shaunie's 5 children and Keon too, find themselves in the eye of the storm. Sources close to Shaunie have disclosed that she's doing everything in her power to protect her kids from the public fallout. Despite the turmoil, Shaunie has reportedly been laser-focused on maintaining stability and shielding her children from the harsh glare of the spotlight. Insiders reveal that her eldest son, Miles, has stepped up as a pillar of strength for his mom. He's been a constant source of emotional support, helping Shaunie navigate this stormy chapter with grace and resilience. Miles has always been wise beyond his years, a family friend shared. He's been there for his mom every step of the way, ensuring she doesn't face this alone. Through all the drama, Shaunie's ability to balance her roles as a mother, mogul, and public figure only underscores her resilience. While the road ahead may be rocky, it's clear she's not one to crumble under pressure, and neither is her family.
And said, your advice is not important. Because see, sometimes you don't understand that there are Ferrari people now, but you have a Lamborghini destiny. And what he did is, instead of arguing with the man who owned Ferrari, he went and created the Lamborghini and fixed what was broken in the Ferrari. And then let me tell you something. Some of y'all keep arguing Ferrari. Would you just become Lamborghini? Why are you arguing with people, trying to convince them of your destiny? Would you just do something? And would you just start something?
While Shaunie O'Neal seems to be strategically rising from the ashes, her estranged husband, Keion Henderson, has added fuel to the fire. His recent posts about family values and unity have drawn sharp criticism, with fans accusing him of hypocrisy. How can one preach about the sanctity of family while their own household seems to be unraveling? The contradiction is glaring, and social media isn't holding back in calling him out. Despite the storm swirling around her, Shaunie is proving yet again that she's not one to fold under pressure. A seasoned pro at transforming setbacks into comebacks, she's been spotted attending high-profile meetings and dropping hints about upcoming TV projects. Could this marital meltdown serve as fodder for a new reality show? If anyone can turn personal chaos into a professional win, it's Shaunie. After all, she's made an empire out of laying her life bare on camera. As the divorce saga continues to dominate headlines, Shaunie's next move will be pivotal. Will she solidify her image as a resilient, empowered woman who refuses to be defined by her relationships? Or will the media's relentless focus on the scandal overshadow her accomplishments? One thing's for sure, Shaunie O'Neal is no stranger to adversity. From her high-profile divorce from Shaquille O'Neal to now this, she's repeatedly shown she can rise above. As rumors of financial improprieties, infidelity, and other church-related scandals continue to simmer, there's no doubt that this story is far from over. Could this be the beginning of a much larger scandal? The whispers of financial mismanagement and infidelity are just the tip of the iceberg, leaving many to wonder what other secrets might come to light. Shaunie's cryptic social media posts, Keon's defensive messages, and the murmurings from insiders all point to one thing: this drama isn't cooling off anytime soon. What do you think? Is there more to this story than meets the eye? Are we witnessing a carefully calculated play for damage control? Or is this the unraveling of a much deeper web of deceit? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe